ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy that you came today just to watch or see my presentation. Today I'm going to talk about diabetes. My name is Waleed, that's written here there. Before I start my presentation, I would like to say thanks to Natalie to come to see my presentation today, and also I feel sorry about Una that she couldn't come. Well, let's start the diabetes. First of all, the agenda, I will talk about the overview about diabetes, how many types of diabetes, symptoms, some statistics, and how to live healthy with diabetes. So let's move on. The first thing I will describe or say about what does diabetes mean. It's a disease that body either cannot produce insulin or the cells of the body cannot react the insulin in the body. But what's the insulin? Insulin is a hormone that controls the amount of glucose in the blood. But before I move on to the second slide, do you know how many types diabetes that has? No. Okay. Actually, diabetes has two types. The first type is the body does not produce insulin at all. And the second type is the body does not produce enough insulin, or as I said before, the cells in the body do not react to insulin. There is a picture here. It shows that the first type is that here is no insulin inside the blood, and the second one, the cells do not respond to insulin, but there is insulin. That's the second type. There is some statistics. It shows 90% of the world have type number 2, and just 10% is type number 1. Now I'm going to go on to move to the second slide, or the third slide, the symptoms. You can know how you can have, or do you have this, the diabetes by seeing the symptoms. The first one is urinating often, go to the bathroom like more than the regular one. The second one, feeling very thirsty. The third one, feeling very hungry even when you are eating. Extreme fatigue, blurry vision, cuts that can't be healed regularly or fast, weight loss, that's especially related to the type number 1, and the second one, the type number 2, it's tingling or pain, numbness in the hands and feet. Now, can I move to the second slide? Healthy living with diabetes. The first one is, firstly, it's important that you take your insulin and other medicine from that team, that like from a doctor that you get who said that you have a diabetes. Also, that's not enough if you take the medicine. You have to have or to do eat healthy food. You have to lose weight if you have more overweight, if you are obese. And the third one, don't smoke. If you are a smoker, you have to quit. The fourth one is get active 5 times in the week, 30 minutes each day. Check your feet every day, because that's some signs that comes in your feet, so you have to check it every day. The sixth one, or the last one, keep your appointments with your diabetes care team. Before I move on to the statistics, I have a question. Why do we have to wait until the last minute to get diabetes? Then we do that, all these things. We can do it like before, when we are healthy now. We can quit smoking, we can lose weight to be healthy, to be active, do some exercises, so that we avoid to get diabetes. So it doesn't mean that this 1 from 6 just for the people who are have diabetes. No, even for the healthy people. Now I'm going to move on to the some statistics. According to International Diabetes Federation 2013, there were approximately 382 million people who have diabetes in the world. 46% undesigned. As you can see in the map now, there were 138 million in the Western Pacific. There were 2 million in Africa, 35 in Middle East and Northern America. There were 37 million in North America and the Caribbean. There were 24 million in Africa, and as you said, like in European, 56 million. Well, actually, that's all the time I have. Thank you for listening, and that's the reference that I got, and thank you for listening. Sure. If you have any question, I will be glad to answer. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Is there a connection to the ethnicity or the place where you live geographically?
The place I live.
Is there the connection
Mhm.
between the number of people who have diabetes with the place where they live? The climate, the economic situation, the ethnicity?
Actually, yeah. Because as we know, like in Africa, there are many poor countries that there's not enough food, so they just few people get diabetes. Just the least amount of people were in Africa, 20 million. But because there are a lot of people there, also in Middle East, the kind of the food that you are live, if it has a lot of sugar, that will give you a huge chance to get diabetes. For example, in the United States, the fast foods get much higher. So that's why drinking soda, it gives you maybe 20% chance to get diabetes in the future.
What is so special about Western Pacific?
Well, actually, because a lot of people live in China, so that's why it's a lot of people there. Also, as we know, Chinese people eat healthy, but because a lot of people there, not all of them eat healthy food. So some of them eat the junk food, which is the fast food, burgers, drinking soda. You have any question? Thank you.